The risen Lord sends us out to sow the seed of the gospel in a world yet governed by sin. When the burden seems too great to bear, let us put our hope in his promise that joy awaits those who follow the road faithfully to the end and bring home the harvest of eternal life. Good morning, sisters and brothers. Thank you for spending time together this beautiful Wednesday morning. The meditation for today is from June 8th, 2007 at 5:02 in the morning. It's from Jean-Baptiste Henri Lacordaire, who was a Dominican preacher who refounded the order of preachers in France after the French Revolution. Lacordaire was reputed to be one of the greatest pulpit orators of the 19th century. I am tempted to ask you if you are quite sure that divine faith is indeed more difficult than natural faith. You live in an age in which religious faith has undergone, amongst the peoples, an incontestable decadence, and you are persuaded that this state of moral misery is the normal state of the human race. It is an error which history does not justify. Man, Aristotle has said, is a religious animal. He has everywhere believed in the divinity. In his private and public communications with souls and empires, in the efficacy of prayer, of sacrifice, and of worship, in a future, happy or miserable, beyond time. He has believed all that with the greatest facility, with imperturbable constancy, not only when religion was complacent with his passions, but since it has humiliated and crushed them, not only under the reign of Adonis and of Venus, but under the ensanguined reign of crucified love. Humanity has never ceased to present its vows and its tears at the foot of the altars. It has not ceased to uplift to God's hands which appealed to him, hands which have obtained his favors, and which are the cause that, in the book the most illustrious and the holiest in the world, God has taken the title of the desired of nations. Humanity believes in God as easily as it believes in the existence of matter. It prays to God quite as naturally as it lives. And as to you who are not humanity, and who really find it difficult to believe, consider that we believe willingly what we love, and rarely what we love not. Lacordaire's writings, I think, can be summed up in the book of Acts, chapter 17, where St. Paul goes to Athens and he sees all these different idols and altars, one that has an inscription to the unknown God. Paul's given the opportunity to debate not only with the Jewish leaders, the Gentiles, but also the philosophers, because the Athenians were a very progressive people. In verse 24, it's titled Paul's Speech at the Areopagus. Paul makes this statement: "The God who made the world and everything in it, the Lord of heaven and earth, does not dwell in shrines made by human hands, nor is he served by human hands as though he were in need of anything. Rather, it is he who gives to everyone life and breath and all other things." And I'll conclude with a quote from Lacordaire: "Love is the beginning, the middle, and the end of everything." And of course, we know, sisters and brothers, that God is love. Have a wonderful day. May God safely see us through it. And if He should permit, may we meet again soon.